right. Bear with me as we get everything set up. We're doing, once again, the triple camera broadcast. What's going on, everybody? As you know, I am Rob the Warrior Strategist, Dr. Rob Garcia out of San Diego, California. And tonight, I'm not coming to you as a visibility expert. I'm coming to you as the owner of Shift Advanced Life Design Magazine. So, before we get started, let's give a shout out to our sponsors, Master Blaster Coffee, veteran owned. If you need an amazing cup of coffee in many delicious flavors, check them out at masterblastercoffee.us. And we welcome Jared and Tabitha. What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in. So tonight, I want to talk a little bit about the next issue of Shift Magazine. You guys know it's my bi-monthly digital and sometimes printed magazine I've had for about 6 years now. I was doing the math today. I was trying to figure out that 5 or 6 years. I started in, I think, 2016. But we've come a long way since then. I've interviewed many of your favorite entrepreneurs, business owners, celebrities. Steve Sims, Mark Mawhinney. You see some of the issues that we did print. Brandon Cox. Here's Steve Sims. And then Nick Valentine. And, of course, Brett Davis, my boss at IQ Media. The interesting thing about owning a magazine is that I didn't have any experience when I started it. It was definitely challenging. When I first started, I didn't have any staff, and I had to do everything on my own, which is, obviously hard. The covers, if you're watching on the main feed, you're seeing covers next to me, and you see some of my early work. You can tell which ones I did clearly. But it's very cool to see how far the issues have come. With the addition of Patrick Faulkner doing some of the layouts and the articles, and then Rich Hill as the cover designer, we've come a long way, and I'm really proud of what the magazine is. And then now we've actually added the ability to print out. Issues. So we had to change the formatting, but that gives us the capability. So if somebody buys the cover, that we can send them 10 issues, which is kind of cool, especially if they have a business and they can, stock the waiting room with it. And we got Lori McNeil popping on. What's going on, Lori? Good to see you. So tonight we're getting ready to gear up the next issue, and I just want to talk to you guys about magazine coverage and why it's a good idea to advertise in Shift. Basically, we do it differently from the other guys out there. Traditionally, if you buy magazine coverage or you buy advertising, your stuff comes out, you might get a sale or two, your website traffic goes up a little bit, and that's it. Not with Shift. Shift has an ongoing process, which means that I review every single advertiser, every single sponsor, and I'm out there creating content specifically for their business type. Now, let's think about what that really means. It means that if you have a business that's based in Georgia, for example, and you need people to come to your brick and mortar in Georgia, I can call the news for you in there and pitch to get you on the news. I can, reach out to the largest newspaper in your town. I can, teach you how to become like a local celebrity and show you how to get boots on the ground at your brick and mortar in Georgia. I use hashtags. I use geographically based assets in order to make sure that traffic in your area sees you. Even if you take an advertisement out in a digital magazine that's produced in San Diego, and that really is one of the bigger differences, is that I really pay attention to the sponsors, and I pay attention to the customer journey, and I create strategies that help them to maximize their sales. So I can pretty much service anybody and anywhere in the United States. And I can help them with local media assets. I can help them with hashtags. I can help them writing articles that get seen by people in their area. So that's the difference. Another thing about Shift that's interesting is we do a lot of community projects that help veterans. We've done 2 fundraisers that deliberately targeted veterans that were having housing crises. and we helped both of them get stabilized. They're both doing well to this day, and I'm proud of that. Shift supports the veteran community, but it's mostly centered around business and entrepreneurship. We do a lot of how-to articles. We focus on profiling interesting people that have mastered whatever craft, industry, niche that they're in, and then we break down and deconstruct their process, kind of like Tim Ferriss type stuff. I'm really big on processes and learning why some people are very smart at what they do. I've always been big on speed learning and autodidactic learning, which means being self-taught. So essentially, next magazine's coming out pretty soon. We're getting our features ready, whoever's going to be on our cover mentions, all that stuff. If you want to know more and you want to get some coverage for your business, just reach out. Our rates, one pager starts at $450. It's a tax write-off. And like I said, you get so much more than just a one-page feature or an ad. You get social media promotion. You go out to a lot of different social media platforms. And then I'm out there creating coffee. When I do Facebook Live, sometimes I'll throw you in the rolling scroll that goes above my head if you're looking at the main feed. And it's just those little things. And especially if you're a smaller business owner, I will drive traffic to you that you wouldn't normally see, in the sense that I have a pretty connected audience and they buy from people when I highlight them. So it's a good partnership. Ted Fox, you guys have heard me create a lot of content about him lately. He started off as a Shift advertiser. That was his first thing. And when he came out in Shift, he said he got a bump in his website numbers. And that was the beginning. And I'm happy to say that Ted sends me screenshots for the last 3 weeks. He has broken his engagement record every single day for 3 weeks. It has constantly gone up. And he's dealing with the highest numbers he's ever dealt with for both post engagement and for website traffic. And I'm really proud of that. It started with Shift Magazine, and then Ted invested in a press release and some articles, and we just kept running with it. But that's the potential of what can happen, when you appear in Shift Magazine and, you got your interview rocking out there, and I'm putting it on LinkedIn and Facebook and my email list, and sometimes I'll put it in Reddit if I'm going to highlight somebody. But there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that I can do for you as the CEO of Shift, because I don't just treat people like clients. I treat them like family, and I look at their business model. I apply extra resources to it. And when you invest in Shift, when you buy advertisements, features, whatever, you get a lot of bonuses. And I promote people even long after I've done the initial business with them. That's one thing I'm real proud of, is that I don't lose that business relationship just because you're not in the current issue or whatever. So anyway, that's what I got going on right now. Like I said, we're getting ready to gear up this new issue of Shift, and if you want to know more, just feel free to reach out and message me, and I'll be happy to get on a call with you and just talk about options. We can sell you the cover. We can sell 1 pages. We can sell half pages, 2 pages. We can even design your ads for you if you're not artistic, which is fine. We'll put up clickable links to your social media. And then, like I said, we will optimize a strategy to make sure that you get sales based on your customer journey, based on your business niche, business model. I look at all these things, and I do my best to help everybody out. All right, it's about all I got tonight. I do have one final shout out though, and I do have to say, somebody came through in the clutch, really helped me out. So I had a incident with my laptop where it was just super slow. I haven't been able to use it in a long time because it's gotten to the point where it takes 10 minutes to spin up. It took a long time. I used OBS Studio, and even Chrome wasn't coming on when I clicked the icon. Just all this stuff was happening on my laptop. So I called Indy's IT department, a veteran specialist named Daniel Curry, who's very good at IT. And Daniel walked me through several steps, and we went through. We closed out all the programs running in the background. I did a malware scan. We closed out. I deleted a couple of very high data items, and then we turned off everything that comes up on startup. And then I got rid of all my video games on my laptop, right? I had all the BioShocks. I had 3 BioShocks in the Call of Duty. Or not Call of Duty, sorry, Company of Heroes. And after I got rid of the games, and after I turned off all the stuff at startup, and after I turned off all the stuff running in the background, works like a champion. I'm literally using the laptop right now, broadcasting on my main Facebook. So thank you, Daniel Curry. Chrome popped right up. OBS popped right up. My laptop is running faster than ever. I'm very, very grateful for Daniel Curry at Indy's IT department. Amazing job helping me out to bring my laptop back to life. And Jared said time to upgrade. Absolutely, man. I'll be looking into that. I'll probably just get another desktop or something. I don't know. But I like actually having this station. Obviously, I got to tweak the lights a little bit because the lighting is uneven here. But I really like having the backdrop and being able to put up graphics and stuff. So it's kind of fun for video. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for everything. And like I said, if you want to know more about appearing in Shift Advanced Life Design magazine, we're getting ready to put up the new issue. And I would love to have a conversation with you and talk about what we can do to help you out. Feel free to just message me, and we'll set up a call, and we'll get going. As always, I'm Rob the Warrior Strategist. Thanks for tuning in. Have an amazing night. And as always, stay famous.